we go. Oh, man, let me get that on the screen. Yo. What up?
What's going on? Do it.
Man, I think I might have some screaming. I think I might have a delay. Looks like I might have a delay. Uh-oh.
A little bit. You look a little laggy over there.
A little laggy?
Yeah, a little laggy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, me? Am I good?
Hey, man, you straight, man.
Yeah, you was a little laggy over there. We all good.
Man, it's okay. I'm going to fix it in a second, y'all. I'm going to fix it in a second, man. So look, man. You here, man. You on the beat. Hey, man, you know, I got Kyrie King in the building today, man. I got Kyrie King.
What up?
You know, hey. You know, I'm about to fix this in a second, y'all. I know I'm lagging. I know it looks crazy. I know my mouth ain't moving with the words. But man, my man Keith Murphy coming in a little bit later. He's coming. He's on the way. You know, stuck in a little Atlanta traffic. But he's on the move, Kyrie. Hey, look.
Hurry up, Keith. We need you. Talk this 49ers junk, man. Hurry up.
You know he want to talk that smack, man. You know he want to talk that
No,
smack.
dude.
You know, and I know you warning a little bit, man. I know it's been tough. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Man. Hey, Kyrie, who's your team?
Oh, you see it. Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. Steelers Nation. Here we go.
Woo! Man.
That's how I felt leaving the stadium Monday night. It's 5 minutes ago. Look at my brothers. Are you ready? Beat this traffic.
Oh, man. That's tough.
Oh, boy. It's tough.
That's tough, man. We're going to get into that, man. We got a lot of stuff to get into today. We got a coaching carousel going on, man. We got 9 openings.
That's a
9
lot.
NFL teams without a head coach.
3 in the AFC North.
Huh?
3 in the AFC North
is completed, man. It's empty in the AFC North.
I know. And the one coach should have been fired. He's still there. Zach Taylor. Trash.
Yeah, it's only one coach left in the AFC North. Man, it's going crazy for real. You know, I'm multitasking right now because I'm sitting here, I'm keeping the show going, but at the same time, I'm trying to fix these technical issues, y'all. I can't be over here lagging like this. I can't have y'all looking at me wondering why my words and my face ain't matching.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it, man.
Technology runs the world nowadays.
Doesn't it?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does.
Man, somebody said YouTube favorite.
Hey, is that Red?
Hey, man, that's Red. Hey, yo, Red, Red. Red currently holding somebody over a balcony as we speak.
My office hours are from. My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Man, we're gonna have a good time. They asked if the Steelers coach resigned. No, he did resign. Yeah, he didn't get fired. Some people were asking that earlier, or saying that he got fired. He didn't get fired. He did resign. I'm glad you brought that up. But you know, we're gonna get right into it, man. You know, we're gonna have to deal with my lagging for a little bit. Y'all can deal with it, man. If you don't like it, then just listen to me. Don't look at me. That's all I got to say, man. But look, so man, hey, look, Kyrie. So look, you were at the game. You know, we will get to the Steelers stuff earlier because you know Keith is not here yet. You know, he want to get into his 49ers biz. You already know he about to be in here turned up on all the way. He about to be.
He got it right. I let it,
man. Yeah. What was that signal you did? What was that sign you did? What was that? Dang. That's how we feeling about the 49ers.
Every year.
man, you know what? Usually I'll be on that wave, but you know, I'm not too fond of the team they eliminated either.
Yeah, you know? Me either, to be honest with you. I mean, I ain't mad at it.
But you know, but before we get started though, man, I gotta say the mob has tapped into the chat. Hey,
let's go.
What up, mob? Good.
Woo, mob.
Woo. You want unbeaten to keep it burning. We always appreciate you tapping in with us every week. We got a mob boss in here with us today. The one and only Kyrie King, you know what I mean? Straight out of the EDEN, North Carolina, you know what it is.
Hey man, just happy to be here. Glad you allowed me to be on your show, man. Much appreciated.
Hey bro, we happy to have you, man. And like I said, y'all, if you just joined us, man, look, Keith will be here in a second, man. He in a little Atlanta traffic, you know what it is. We're trying not to act up too crazy without him.
No promises.
You know, I can't make any promises either, man. You know, because hey, it's the unbeaten. Anything can happen.
Anything. Hey, you love that noise.
Hey, man, it's like it's my new favorite sound effect, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be your calling card,
man. It's just like, man, anytime something goes bad or you just frustrated by something, man, you just like hit it up like.
I ain't mad at it. I support it. Let's do it.
Look, this is good. You know, but we want to thank y'all. We want to thank our subscribers, man. We're well over 800 subscribers. You know, so that's always good, man.
Shout out to the mob. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mob squad, baby. Do it.
Mob is dipping in, man. So, like I said, I'm multitasking, working on this thing. But no, let's talk, man. Let's get right into it, Kyrie, man. Because look, we know you're in mourning right now. You know, we know this is a sensitive topic because you know I had to eulogize the Cowboys last week. You know, I saw you in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You was trolling a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a certified Cowboy hater. You know that.
Certified Cowboy hater.
I'm a Cowboy hater. I'm an AFC North hater. It's not Pittsburgh. I'm a New England hater. I'm a San Fran hater. I'm a Philly hater. I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, man, shout outs to that. Hey. Wow. Dang, man. Just don't hate all your life, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to find some joy in something.
I enjoy hating them. I'm on 50 Cent time.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. Look. Shout outs to the mob, man. Always, man. You know. But we got to get into this. You were at the Steelers game, Kyrie. You were there. You were there. What was that energy like in that cold, freezing ass by the river stadium?
Well, honestly, getting there, the atmosphere was lit, man. Like everybody was hyped up. It just felt different, you know. I mean, legit, everybody was ready for the game. Everybody had like good feelings about it. Like, hey, it's gonna be a tight game. Pittsburgh's probably gonna pull it out, either we get blown out. Clearly, we know what happened. But I mean, like I said, the atmosphere was great. Like tailgates was lit. I mean, like we were on the local news channel in Pittsburgh. My brother worked. We was just there, loud with everybody. But I mean, right at kickoff, everything felt great, and then it went downhill quick. Like Brandon Echols was getting cooked by Christian Kirk all night. Didn't understand why he was guarding. Cooked. The offense, we know how that went. And the crazy part is CJ Stroud fumbled 5 times, bro. He fumbled 5 times and lost 3 of them and threw a pick. And we only got 6 points. 6 points, dog. That's not acceptable. Yeah, but when it was 7-6, I mean, energy was still there in the fourth quarter. It was 10-6, energy was still there. You know, still got a chance. And then when Aaron Rodgers got hit in the back of the head and he fumbled it and they ran it back, legit, the life was gone at the stadium, bro. Like, it was bad. You knew the game was over then.
Ooh.
So, I mean, that's just how it was.
Hey, I'm sitting there watching the game, man. I'm seeing, you know, and I can't wait for Keith to get here because, you know, Keith and I have been calling this for weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I know you've been watching the show. You know, I mean, you know, you guys almost blew the division. You almost let the Ravens resuscitate and come back and take it from you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
But one thing that we agreed on was, like, when you really looked at the landscape of the playoffs, you know, you're like, I mean, I don't see the Steelers being real contenders. Like, you guys have not shown anything during the regular season that would indicate that you could compete with the other teams, specifically in your conference. Like,
Yeah.
did you come out of that Ravens game with more confidence, or did you feel like, I don't know? Because I know you're a fan, but you're not a delusional fan.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? So, like, you had to know, like, when you look at the other 6 teams in the playoffs, it's like, whoo, we're going to have to, it's going to be, every game y'all would win would be an upset. I don't think y'all would have been favored in any matchup. The only team I would have saw y'all having a better chance again would have been like the Chargers. I think y'all would have matched up well with the Chargers. Everybody else really, I mean, these dominant defenses, y'all had the worst draw that y'all possibly could have gotten in getting to Texas. That game went exactly how I thought it was going to go. It was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
so when LA lost New England and they like guaranteed we'd be going there if we'd have won the second round, I already knew. All right, look, if we somehow beat Houston in that defense, we're getting smacked in New England next week. Like, we have terrible playoff luck in New England regardless. It's not going to happen. And that's a solid team. I give it to them. New England's got a solid squad this year. But, I mean, I thought we had a slim chance beating Houston just because, you know, they don't really play well in the cold. And to be honest, the offense really didn't. It was the defense. I was not worried about the offense at all beating us. I didn't expect Christian Kirk to have a game he was going to have, but he's a good player. We almost traded for him, which I wish we should have. But, I mean, that's pure or less. But, like I said, it was a 7-6 game going into the fourth quarter. People keep forgetting that part. It was 7-6. If we had an offense, we win that game by 2 scores because it was 7-6. We forced 3 turnovers. You know the game of football. You force turnovers, you're supposed to win, but it don't always work out that way.
I don't think y'all don't have a bad offense. I mean, DK Metcalf was coming back after a 2-game absence. I don't think he really ever got in rhythm. But it was just, I mean, man, Hunter and Anderson are probably the best rushing duo in football.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, the best rushing 1-2 punch in football, and they were just decimating your tackles.
Yeah, I think Dylan Cook's like the second or third string tackle who was out there. I mean, he's done good for what he's good the last few weeks, and then the rest of the line's young.
There was one play where it looked like where Kenneth Gainwell was trying to block Will Anderson. I think it was the one where it was the strip sack. I'm like, yo, what is this? What is this protection?
I don't know. We were all confused about it too. Everybody in the stadium was booing. Like, what's going on?
And you know, Aaron Rodgers out there getting mad at everybody. I mean, even your receiving core. I'm looking at. I mean, MVS seemed to show up. You know, he was catching critical passes.
Shocking.
You know, Gainwell is a baller. He's always playing hard. You know what I mean? I like Gainwell when he was with Philly. I always thought he just went in there and just, you know, he was just one of those guys that's going to give you 100% effort every time he's on the field. You know, he shouldn't have to be blocking defensive ends. You know what I'm saying? That those defensive ends specifically. But
what us Steelers fans been fighting about been discussing all season is what is this love affair that Arthur Smith has with Jonnu Smith? Like, what is going on with that? I don't understand it. Yeah, Pat Fry move who you're paying top 5 tight end money to, but you're not utilizing him. But when you do use him, he makes big plays. So why are we not using the man?
Right. I heard the whole stadium woo.
Yeah, like he's loved in Pittsburgh. I mean, we get if he wants to leave at this point. He's frustrated. He wasn't used like he's supposed to be used.
Man, we'll trade y'all Jay Ferguson for Fryer move.
I mean, Jake ain't bad, but nah.
Jake, all right, man. We just, he have his time. He scores touchdowns at high volume.
Yeah, he does. He was on my fantasy team. I give it to him.
But no, man. It's tough. And then the game was the game. Houston moves on. The Steelers go home. But the bigger story here, the breaking news was, Coach Mike Tomlin, after 19 years, stepping down as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And what was your initial reaction after hearing that he was stepping down? Were you surprised, or were you like not surprised? Probably like what was your reaction to that?
I wasn't surprised. I mean, I kind of felt it coming after the way that game went and the way people were reacting, just the way that, like I said, the atmosphere felt when the air left the stadium. But I mean, everybody knows the Rooney's don't fire coaches, and Tomlin probably been contemplating this for like the last 3 seasons anyway, the way things been going. And you look on his face, he was tired, man. That man's tired.
Yeah. Most people.
Honestly, I don't blame him for leaving. Take a break, dog. Enjoy life a little bit.
He said it was for some family reasons. I heard it was like some family reasons tied into that. I think I don't think he's going to jump right into a coaching situation. A lot of people think he's going to jump in one of these empty spots. I know there are 9 openings. It's a good, year. I mean, there's some good openings too. We're going to talk about that later. But, I know there are good openings, there, but I don't think he necessarily is interested in coaching right now. He doesn't seem like it from what he's saying. You never know. I saw John Harbaugh made his first in-person interview. He was at the New York Giants facility today.
Yeah.
But it's funny. It's funny. The owner, what's his name? Bashotti, the owner of the Ravens. Yeah, he was doing a press conference or something. One of the reporters asked him. He said, what if John Harbaugh were to go to the Steelers? No, they asked him would he sign Tomlin. He was like, yo, that'd be crazy. He said John Harbaugh will have to go to the Steelers for that to happen. But that would be insane. And they just swapped out. They just swapped places. I think both organizations
wanted Lamar to begin with, so it wouldn't shock me if he really did it.
Yeah, I think both of those organizations are going to go younger. Especially the Steelers. Y'all gonna want somebody for the long haul. Y'all gonna catch somebody up and coming person. Y'all feel like they can be there for a while, that you can maintain continuity.
What's his name? Brian Flores. He's on the list. 2 guys from the Rams. The Shula guy. He's on the list. One of the Chargers defensive coordinators on the list too. About people that want to interview.
Is Mike McCarthy on the list?
Heck no. Man, want no
Why
Mike.
not?
Man,
why not?
No.
He and Mike Tomlin have eerily similar records.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And McCarthy did beat him in Super Bowl 45.
Yeah, I mean they both have a Super Bowl championship. You know what I mean? They both won with a Hall of Fame quarterback. I think I give the advantage to Mike Tomlin because his quarterback wasn't as good as Mike McCarthy's quarterback.
Yeah.
But you got so you have those things, you have those factors going on. And Mike McCarthy is from Pittsburgh. He's a Pittsburgh native. Hey.
They ain't taking Mike McCarthy. They don't want Mike McCarthy.
Dallas had 12 win seasons pretty much every year he coached except the last one.
Don't nobody want Mike McCarthy leading the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Come on, man.
Steeler Nation ain't gonna stand for it. I don't think the Rooney's gonna stand for it.
True. But I heard rumblings, man. Somebody said my partner in crime pulled up. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna be on stage in a little bit, man. I know he's backstage right now. But
let me say this about Tomlin, man. People give him flack about not winning the playoff game like the last 7, 8, 9 years. I get it. Mm-hmm. You gotta win. But let's take a look back at some of these, like you said, some of these quarterbacks he's had, and will these teams to a winning record to a playoff spot, dude? A lot of coaches can't do that.
Oh, no doubt. He hasn't had a quarterback in a while. It just Ben Roethlisberger had been gone for a while, and he wasn't his last couple of years. He was broken down, Yeah.
So
the quarterback play has been non-existent for quite a while, and you guys always managed to have a winning record. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all love about Mike Tomlin.
We went 8-8 with Duck Hodges, which no disrespect to the Duck, love that dude, but we went 8-8 with him a quarterback for 5 games. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I don't even know. Is he related to no, you said Hodges.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was thinking about
I think he's engaged or married to a country superstar right now, but I mean, dude, he's a great dude. He still goes to Steelers games. He's a great dude. He did what he could for us. I ain't hating him at all. I love him.
I think only a Steelers fan or a fan of an AFC North team would even know he existed.
Exactly. And fans of pretty strong down in Alabama.
Right. But nah, man, it's I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I'm happy for Mike, man. I felt like he needed some liberation. You know what I mean? Yeah. He needed a new change of scenery. I mean, to your point, I mean, he looked tired. He looked like he needed to rejuvenate. So I think maybe his next move might be, a media move. So I mean, just some time away from coaching a little bit, time away from the game. Maybe do what Sean Payton did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a few others have done. And then come back in. But you know what his dream job is, right? You know what Mike Tomlin's dream job has always been?
Let me guess, Dallas.
You're right. Yep. He always wanted to coach. His dream job would be to coach the Dallas Cowboys. So he might wait to see what happened with Shotty. And if things don't work out with Shotty, you might see Mike Tomlin with the star on his helmet, man.
You think Jerry Jones let that happen?
But hey, look, check this out though. I think my partner in crime has arrived, man. You know what I mean? I think he's ready to tap in. All he gotta do is give me a thumbs up.
You get one playoff win, I ain't gonna show up late. See how it is.
Hey, what up?
We're on that B-Wood Keith. We're on that B-Wood Keith, my
I got that especially for Kyrie.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
love it. Go Bears. Go Rams, whoever you're playing. I don't know who you're playing. I ain't even looked at – go Seahawks.
We got the Seahawks.
Woo. Hold on, Keith. I got to give you that.
Go Seahawks.
Not the go Seahawks.
Go Seahawks.
12 man. Let's go.
You ain't making you ain't. I don't know, man. We might have to discuss if we ever having this cat on again. You jump on the line, hating.
Certified hater, baby.
Jump on the line, violating. He violating Dallas, violating San Fran. I was listening on the ride home. I'm like, dang, and I'm the 50 Cent of this joint. I hate everybody.
Man, so he's a professional hater right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. 100%.
Look, go listen to some Mary J. Blige.
It's good to have you on.
Appreciate you having me, Keith. Appreciate
good to have a mild force on with us, man.
But where y'all at? Y'all still talking Steelers?
We talking Tomlin right now. We're talking like, hey, it might be a good move for him, man. What you think about
his senses and wants to go to a real organization?
Woo!
He about to go home and take a break. This is where he's doing.
He's gonna take a break. But I heard Bernie's dreams talking about he wants to be a Cowboy.
First of all, Jerry Jones is letting that happen.
There's no Negroid that will ever get hired by the Dallas Cowboys to be the head coach.
If that was the case, he'd have hired Dion. He ain't hiring Tomlin for that.
He almost hired Dion. Dion didn't want to leave Colorado.
But if Tomlin went to TV, NFL, like Fox NFL can do the funniest thing and hire Tomlin be next to Terry Bradshaw, who hates on Tomlin every chance he gets. That would be hilarious.
He be throwing a little shade. He does throw a little shade.
That's what I'm saying.
That's because he is racist. Well, I ain't gonna lie, he throws shade at everybody. I watched the little you checked the little Elway documentary?
I ain't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet. Did y'all watch it?
It's as boring as his name. It ain't nothing great about it.
I was just like, it's hard to follow up the Jerry doc.
Terry Bradshaw was definitely hating on John Elway for losing all those Super Bowls and not being able to win. So a funny part of the documentary was like at the end, the Broncos won his last 2 years. So when they won the Super Bowl and Terry Bradshaw had to hand John Elway the trophy.
Oh man!
Oh damn!
So like John Elway took pleasure in that.
But Terry low-key crazy anyway.
Yeah, I might watch that.
Terry don't like nobody. He hate on Big Ben too.
He hates Big Ben with a passion.
So
why Terry hating on everybody, man? What's wrong with him?
Because he's crazy. He lost some brain cells when he played in the 70s.
He probably was one of them people mad that he couldn't have no sons. He got all them daughters running around.
What up, Trey? But yeah, man, I think I think he made the right decision though, man. I mean, it was time. 19 years, man, and then for the first time ever, he's hearing the crowd chanting to fire him. Yeah. What was that like? I didn't ask you about that, Kyrie. Like, what was that like hearing the fans like being in that? You know what I mean? Could you hear them? Was that happening in your section or?
No, it didn't happen in my section at all. They started doing it. They probably did it right at the end of the game. Like I said, we left. It was like 5 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter. You won't beat the traffic. But Pittsburgh traffic's terrible after the game, so I was like, "Hey, let's scoot out of here." But they won't say anyone when I left.
Okay, yeah, that stadium is right there, like it's like an island situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, Pittsburgh's a very nice city though. But I hate that you had that. You had a long drive home, man. Like, did you drive all the way back to Virginia?
My brother did. He had to drive. He works night shift, so I let him drive back.
Okay.
I drove up. He drove back.
I say it got to be. It's sad, you're sitting up there and it's freezing, and then you take that long drive home.
It wasn't as cold as you think it was. Either that, or I'm just too intoxicated to realize it. So I don't know.
Man, look, man. Keith, you missed it. We talked about the matchup too, man. I told him basically, hey, man, Keith, I don't know. We might be smart or something. We might know what we're talking about. But I could have sworn we've been saying for a few weeks now that, Steelers make the playoffs. They're potentially the worst team in the playoffs.
It wasn't the potential.
Well, I was giving them a slight edge over Carolina or the Carolina Panthers, but the Carolina Panthers almost beat the Rams. So I think they kind of,
the Rams are overrated.
Right. Said by a 49ers fan.
Yeah.
If Atlanta and Carolina can pop you, anybody can pop you.
Ooh.
One thing I can say through all the injuries, everything that's happened to the 49ers, we don't have a bad loss this year. The worst team that we lost to was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But that was when they were on fire. And Baker Mayfield was
beating everybody.
But our other losses is to Houston, Seattle, LA, and the Jaguars. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all lost.
The Rams almost got popped twice by the Panthers.
They got popped the first time.
They did. That's what I'm saying. They almost got swept.
Almost got hit again. Y'all struggle against really good defenses, Keith. Can you hear me?
Calling me. What, Harper? What you want?
Hey man.
Come down here. But nah,
Well, Keith, I did
yes.
make a good point, Keith. Though I said the game was
Everybody's
7-6
struggling
going to the fourth quarter, so it ain't like they just blew us out the whole game.
Yeah, but when it got ugly, it got really
It got
ugly.
stupid ugly.
It
The
was
final score was
got really
30-6.
it was
It
by
felt
far
like
the it was
it
by
felt
far
like
the
the end of a
worst
Madden
game.
game.
You say what?
So it felt like the end of a Madden game. Like EA just took over at the last second. So you know what, get out.
It was by far the worst game of the wild card weekend.
Y'all ruined a almost perfect wild card weekend. It was like all these great games happened.
I want to say the only worst game because that Chargers game was ugly to watch too.
That one was the worst out of what we had seen.
But it was competitive.
Yeah, it was. You know what I mean? It was just not that entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It was still competitive. It just wasn't entertaining compared to the other games. But then y'all just go up here and, you know, Aaron Rodgers looked old. You know what I'm saying? It just
about 50. You need to go on.
The defense reverted back to being old. Well, y'all defense actually held up for a little while.
Again, it was a 7-6 ball game going into the fourth quarter.
Defense hold up, or does CJ Stroud suck?
I don't know that he sucks, but I will say that he's not that great.
Both. Boy was out there seeing ghosts. We didn't even hit him.
He's having. This is the year 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a junior slump.
He has a sophomore and junior year slump.
Yep. I don't know, man. It just I don't know what happened, man. I don't know if all the tape from his rookie year just got out.
That's what it is.
You know, I don't understand it. You know, it's just crazy. It's like night and day. I hope Jaden Daniels actually, you know what? I was going to say I hope it doesn't happen to Jaden Daniels coming off the injury, but then at the same time, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I hope the young man has an illustrious career. I just don't care that for his team to win for obvious reasons. Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know what's up, man. I mean, he has time to bounce back. He has a great system around him. He has a couple of really good receivers and Nico Collins and the boys. So I don't know, man.
Nico got strapped up by one of the best corners in the league, Joey Porter Jr. Look him up.
I know who he is. Nico got hurt though.
He came back.
Didn't they take him out on a stretcher for a concussion?
He came back. Then he went out again.
He came back. He didn't come back in the game.
He got hurt. He got hurt early and then came back. And then he got hurt again.
Oh, okay. I was saying I saw my man on a stretcher. I didn't think that means he put you on a stretcher. Ain't no coming back.
Yeah. Houston did get a new. They fired Bobby Slowick.
Yeah,
I know Slowick because he was with the Niners. I'm tired of people hiring all our coaches.
Stop being good.
I mean, they don't even hire the Chiefs coaches like that, and they won 3 Super Bowls. Just let us win a Super Bowl first. Then you can have DeMeco Ryan, Salah, McDaniel. But they
enjoy your Salah rental because he's about to be up out of there.
He about to be up out of there?
Bro, dog, 9 teams.
Yo, I got a phone call.
That Shanahan tree extends very long, my brother.
He gonna coach the Cardinals or something.
I don't think he'll take the Cardinals job. This time, as a second time, this is my take on it. Salah needs to be more picky because I don't know if you get a third time.
Man, he better go interview with.
I would not go to Arizona, Cleveland. There's 8 openings, right? I would go. Okay, let me just say where I would go. I would go to Pittsburgh or Baltimore. And then I might wait another cycle. He had a hard time in that New York market. They didn't like his being like, I think you remember when he wore something representing Palestine or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He needs to stay away from New York. Nah, New York Giants, they're not too many degrees better than the Jets.
Yeah, so like I just think Salah, I think he's where he's comfortable when he's with us. California, very liberal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think he's comfortable. I don't think you would leave unless it's a job that knocks your socks off. Like I said, I would leave for Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
You think would he be a fit for the Raiders? Can he fix the Raiders?
I don't want to go somewhere where I gotta. I want look. I'm saying I got solid options. Organizationally, Pittsburgh and Baltimore have shown they don't. You don't have to go fix things. You just got to go there and be a part of and do your job. And they have organizational structure that's organized around it. Like, who doesn't want to work with is it Bishotti for Baltimore? Yeah. And Ozzie Newsome and the other, like, they just have a certain culture there. And Pittsburgh the same way. Obviously, you don't know their front office people as much, but you know the Rooneys have their thing buttoned up. So I just don't believe in going places, especially with this being his second time to become a head coach. Why would I go to the Raiders when I was just with the Jets? What's the difference? They're the West Coast Jets.
Yeah.
They haven't been good since, I mean, they had Warren Sapp in them that 1 year in 2002, but they haven't been consistently good since they were LA, right?
Yeah.
So, no.
Yeah. Bo Jackson.
Depends on what you're looking for. If he's looking for, like you said, a good organization, of course, Baltimore, Pittsburgh. If you want a good roster overall, I'm looking at Baltimore and Atlanta.
Yeah. I might take Atlanta.
I like the Atlanta job a lot. I mean, I think we talked about that a little bit last week, Keith.
Plus, you go to the South.
Yeah, it's a winnable division. You know what I mean? You got a lot of offensive talent on that team. You know what I mean? Especially you got probably arguably the best offensive weapon in the NFL with Bijan Robinson, you know, on that roster. So, I mean, you got a lot to work with out there. I mean, I think quarterback might be questionable. Your young guy is, you know, seems to be injury prone. But, I mean, you can figure that out. I think that's a good start. But, no, I agree, Keith. It's like you got those two franchises. You can have longevity and make a life for yourself with those franchises. You know what I mean? I mean, 20 years, 20 years, you know what I mean? One franchise. I mean, man, that's an Army career.
The only negative thing I say about Pittsburgh's organization is that they don't fire coaches when they need to be fired, like coordinators and such, and that could be something negative to look at.
Well, when you hire a Salah, at least like the thing about Tomlin and Harbaugh is they were what they call the CEO head coaches. They didn't really call either side of the ball. When you hire Salah, he's going to at least call the defense.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because even when he was in New York, the one thing that was good was the defense.
Oh, yeah. I give you that. But if I'm him, I'm avoiding Arizona at all costs. Like, the NFC West is stacked. It's the best division of football right now. Besides, the NFC North good too, but the NFC West is stacked.
And you know what, though? There is a silver lining to us losing home field advantage. And maybe I'm just being a fan, but you go from having a first place schedule to next year we have a third place schedule now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Even after coming off 12 wins, we still have a third place schedule. So,
speaking of that, I think that's a great segue for our next topic. Oh, by the way, you tuned in to the Unbeaten with Keith and Bernie. We got Kyrie Kings in the building. Make sure you like and subscribe, our channel, man. We really appreciate you. If you've already liked and subscribed, turn your notifications on, man, so you know when we're getting started. So you always know we're here. You never know. We might pop up on a different day. We might give you a surprise show. You never know. So make sure you hit that notification button and like and subscribe if you haven't already, man. We always appreciate the mob checking in with us. Now, Keith.
Let's go. Bang, bang, not again. Give me some sound effect. I don't know. The mob needs to get hyped. Bang, bang. Man, hey, what a victory.
I just told somebody this might be the first time that I had a satisfying 49ers victory.
You are not the only Cowboys fan saying it. Shout out to my boy Cowboy Fan Talk CFT. If you like Cowboys content, he's a good listen. But I talked to him, chopped it up, and he said when y'all hit that trick play, part of me wanted to jump out of my seat. Then I had to remember it was the 49ers.
Yes. Absolutely. No. I agree. I can share that sentiment. It's like, yo, you're because initially I'm thinking like, damn, I want both teams to lose. Is that possible? Can they just eliminate each other?
Not in the
You know
playoffs.
what I mean? But
hold on 1 second.
But man, keep always leaving to go pick up his Uber Eats. Damn.
You'll be all right. Anyways, Niners beat the Eagles. We're all happy.
Forgot. Okay.
You know,
Oh, here you go.
Bang.
All right. Now we back.
Hey.
So yeah, now Cowboys fans are telling me, okay, now y'all can lose next week.
Yeah. Now, y'all go ahead and take that L to Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
49ers fans have a term for this season.
What's that term?
It's called house money.
Oh, because the expectations are supposed to be low because you're playing with backups, playing with practice squad players and guys you signed out of free agency off the couch.
Let's be honest. We've been doing this all year. Did you think we would be here a month ago?
I did.
Thank you, guys.
Be here as in the playoffs?
No, okay. I will
You
say
had an easy schedule.
We talk offline too.
Yeah.
Even when I'm pessimistic about my team, you do say sometimes, I think y'all can beat anybody.
My eyes don't lie. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you're sitting there, I mean, if you're thinking, like on paper, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you're thinking Fred Warner's missing. You're thinking Nick Bosa's missing. You're thinking y'all ain't had your number one wide receiver in like 2 years or whatever it is. Ayuk, even though I don't think he's the number one wide receiver. But y'all have it. Y'all got 16 people missing, essentially 16 starters.
We had 16 starters missing, but we're getting back. I think we're getting back Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
Fred Warner's practice window just opened.
Gotcha. Well, to the point I'm making is you think about that on paper, but then when you see the product on the field, you're like, this team is made of something different. There's a different bravado, a different temperament. Like this is not a talent thing. This is coaching. This is scheme. This is a bunch of guys that go out there and a defense that will bend and not break. You know what I mean? Not a great rushing, not a great defense against the run, but they'll still, y'all allow yards, but not necessarily allow points. You look in an offense that, with Kyle Shanahan, he can scheme up anything. You know what I mean? As we can see. What was it that RC said? What did he say?
He said it was an intellectual ass whooping.
Yes, that's exactly it.
I don't always like RC, but I like that take a lot.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Somebody else, I want to say Broussard, one of them said, it was like the 49ers were doing calculus and the Eagles were doing addition and subtraction.
Bruh.
It was like, that was a different schematically. It was just like, you don't know the intricacies and all that, but that he set up that trick play like 2 or 3 plays before that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was telling you about that.
I watched the Orlovsky thing, but he's not the only one that showed it. Somebody else showed like 2 or 3 plays that he did at the end of the third quarter to set up the trick play. Like, it was like one of them was what's the play called where you just hand it to the receiver running? Where he handed it. Yes. So one of them was a jet sweep, and through the jet sweep, he was looking on the other side of the field to see how they reacted as far as their eye discipline. You know what I mean? And so then he said that one of the assistant coaches told him, let's run. I forgot the name of the play. It's called Sky something bang pass.
It's because they use Sky more.
Yes.
And that's why they call and
because a couple years ago he ran the same play. It was called Debo bang pass, something like that, whatever. And he was like, yo, yeah. And then they ran it. Like you said, Jawan definitely sold like, I'm running this end around.
Jawan was the key to that play. He was excellent in that play.
And so
Because he really tucked it. He looked like he was gonna run it.
He did. And,
He really sold it.
QB prospect one, Jennings.
But I knew that he wasn't gonna run it. If he was gonna run the end around, it would not be to him. It would be to like Sky Moore or somebody else, because he's not the speedster. You know what I'm saying? He's almost like a glorified tight end. So I knew this is like his third or fourth touchdown pass on a play like that.
Yeah, he threw one in the Super Bowl, right?
He did. He threw one to McCaffrey in the Super Bowl. He's thrown one. I want to say week 18. We had to get in the playoffs like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
he hit Debo for one, I think, and I think one other time. But
did you know he was? We know he's a 4-star. He was a 4-star quarterback. Did you know he came out of high school ranked higher than Joe Burrow?
Yeah,
as a quarterback.
It was somebody else they named that's a starting quarterback too. It's like 2 people.
Yeah, he was legit.
So let me ask you this, Keith.
What's up?
Do you think if the Eagles still had Kellen Moore at OC, do you guys still win that game?
No, because they would score more points than that with Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
It looked early on. It looked like they, you were like, okay, maybe they're about to turn it on. You know what I mean? You saw Saquon getting loose. Saquon had 100 yards rushing in the first half.
It ended up with like 106.
Right.
So they
making adjustments.
Because one of my boys is a Panthers fan. He was like, Bryce Young, something. You see, they picked up his 5th-year option.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he's mid. I was like, telling about Purdy. And he was like, I was like, call me back pretty much when Bryce advances past the first round. And he's like, I don't think Purdy's good. He pretty much the same opinion you have. He just said and he said, and y'all got 2 head coaches out there. That's not even fair. Because I think we do have the best right now, the best OC and DC in the league.
Y'all got what everybody wants.
Combination. You know what I mean?
Y'all got what everybody's trying to do. They're trying to have this offense and defense be two different teams and with perfect execution. That's
why for me, I don't hate on Salah having an opportunity to leave, but I was hoping we get, because we had to. There was teams competing with us for him. We had to outbid some teams to get him back. I thought he was going to stay in Green Bay, but I guess they like their DC up there, who lost them the game against the Bears. I'm glad they didn't, because he went to Green Bay to be a consultant after he got fired from the Jets. Yeah. And so I'm just like, close the deal, man. Don't. I ain't saying stay here 5 or 6 years, but I would like to have him 2 or 3 years. You see who else we lost? D'Amico. When we see what D'Amico's doing in Houston, I'm like, damn, let us keep our guy for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
He turned that around. All the
good
way around.
Part about it is we don't ever lose our offensive mind.
Yeah.
And so,
Kyle, your division has 2 of the best offensive minds in the game alone.
You said the division has what?
2 of the best offensive minds in the game.
For sure.
The same tree.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike McDonald is probably one of the best defensive coaches.
Yeah.
So I hate that they got him. I was hoping Pete Carroll would stay there forever. But Philly,
scapegoat in Las Vegas, man, they kicked him out.
He done. He ain't gonna get another coaching job.
No, he done.
But speaking of Philly, I was optimistic about that game just because if you're showing coaching deficiencies, one thing I've been saying all year, I have never went into a game as a 49er fan and left the game this year and be like, we lost because we got out-coached.
Yeah.
We lost because they were better than us or we made turnovers, but I never left the game feeling like, damn, schematically, Kyle got his ass whooped. Or maybe the Seattle game, but I also felt like that's a pieces thing. Like we don't have Trent didn't play, Pearsall didn't play. Like you said, we haven't had Ayuk all year. I just thought that I think Kyle will show better this weekend. I have more confidence this weekend than I did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, I've told you this before, Keith, on air and off air. It's like those injuries to those key injuries to key players usually show themselves when you play against elite competition.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's what we saw in that Seattle game. Like I said, you could definitely feel the absence of Trent Williams in that game, like
Right.
especially with that defensive front that they got.
They were just back there. It felt like they were.
Yeah,
I thought Philly would be similar, but man, Kyle Wood Fangio ass.
Yeah, they weren't. They didn't.
I do hate that y'all lost George Kittle, though. I love George Kittle. He's a beast.
Everybody who hates the 49ers loves George Kittle.
He's a beast, man.
I got a kick out of seeing people like a Seattle fan here hate 49ers, wish George Kittle the best. I was like, okay, cool. Like I saw a lot of those type of comments. So, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's like an animal out there, man. He plays with high energy. That Cowboys fans, we were mad about that F Dallas shirt, but at the same time, it was like
that was great.
Yeah, it was like, yo, all right.
I want that shirt.
I wish one of our boys that did something like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can't do that when you're getting beat 42-10.
Hey, stop. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to hear none of that. Hey, look, it was a down year, man. We
hype that game up for no reason. We're 5-0.
Smacked. Horrible. Oh man, I don't want to.
No, they were 3-2. They had already lost to Arizona and no,
were they 3-2?
I don't want to talk about this is touchy topic, man. You know what I'm saying? You over here getting freaking ganged up on by the Steelers fan and the 49ers fan. Okay, y'all want to kick us while we're down. Well, okay, gotcha. We'll see.
But back to Philly. It was my most satisfying victory as a Niner fan. I don't care that we've been to Super Bowl, NFC Championship. This is my favorite Kyle team as a fan. With all the adversity they've overcome from injuries, and I'm not talking about like we talk. We don't be like, yeah, he got sprained ankle. He gonna be back in 2 weeks. Our injuries are like rupture your Achilles, fracture your ankle, tear your ACL. Like, you know, thank God Trent just a minor hamstring that didn't do too much, but we don't lose guys and like, yeah, they'll be back later. Losing Bosa, ACL. Then you lose your first round pick. Never been hurt in his life, ACL.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Warner ankle turned the wrong way. Ayuk don't show up. Pearsall, I don't know.
Your strength conditioning program, man. What's going on?
I don't know. It's crazy. Purdy missed a ton of time. Mac Jones balled. I mean, this season, if somehow that's a major if somehow they close the deal, this will be a total team organization victory. Like anybody who's on the roster gets, because more than likely everybody on the 52-man roster will have played some snaps.
Yeah.
Well, what have I been telling you the weakness of your team is, Keith?
What besides the defense?
What particular unit have I been telling you? They're not even on the field. What particular unit have I said is the weakness of the 49ers?
The medical staff.
The whole training staff. Fire the whole staff. Y'all doing over there? Yo, I don't get it. Like, it's crazy. Like, the Kittle thing, him getting injured was on brand. You know what I mean? It's sad to say that, but it's like, well, it's the 49ers. That's what happens. I
told him, Kyrie, I said, was that Saturday? That was Sunday.
Sunday, yep.
Sunday was the full 49er experience. Even in victory, you lose a Hall of Fame level player to injury.
Yep.
So it still feels like a little bit of a loss.
Yeah.
I mean,
losing Kittle's big. I mean, you got Jake Tonjes, but Kittle's still a big piece of offense.
Tonjes has played above what I thought he could play. So I'm confident if like Pearsall plays, and then we got more from Demarcus Robinson than what I ever expected.
Ooh.
He's had a few good games for us this year.
That first drive, he was cooking Philly DBs.
Yeah, man. I was like,
Wasn't Philly's DBs. It was the All-Pro DB. Quinyon.
I throw the All-Pro in there. My bad.
He got Quinyon twice. He got him on
mm-hmm.
on that 60-yard pass,
Hey,
and he got down to go.
Tell Mike to make a call, or Kyle make a call. Trade for AJ Brown this offseason. He went out.
I don't think they would trade him to us, but
they're gonna trade him out.
Put it like this: AJ Brown would not be frustrated playing in Kyle Shanahan's offense.
No, I know. You love it.
Oh man, yeah. Y'all would treat him like a number one receiver. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
But Philly, you can't trade him to the 49ers. That's like when we traded Charles Haley to the fucking Cowboys.
That's because he was crazy, man.
Yeah, but we could have traded you to Siberia, Buffalo. I don't care. Why are we trading him to the only team that can compete with us?
He was in there beating up his own teammates in the training room, dog. Come on.
Oh, man. They said nobody was off limits. This dude pissed. They said he pissed on the assistant coach desk or general manager desk.
Yeah, bro. He went full throttle out of it. I didn't know any of that until I watched that Jerry Jones documentary.
I knew he was crazy.
I knew he was crazy, but I didn't know he did all of the stuff, all of the stories everybody had. Like, this dude was really off his rocker, man. Like, but I mean, I think if AJ Brown get traded, man, I mean, they'll send him somewhere in the AFC. I mean, they might send him to the Buffalo Bills or something.
I got a spot for him.
The Jets
reunite with Vrabel.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Would they need to move Diggs?
I don't know.
Diggs gonna move himself the way he keep acting.
That's right.
Yeah, Diggs might be on the outside looking in. But
Diggs been balling this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a better year this year. I give it to him. He's got a good quarterback again. They got a nice little offense over there. I give it to him, even though I hate everything.
But with that said, y'all, if Philly say we want a second round pick and Stephon Diggs for AJ Brown, would you pull the trigger on that?
Depends on who else is on my depth chart as far as receiver.
A second round pick and Diggs for AJ Brown?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is.
Because Diggs is old. I'm giving you a second.
We got Pickens for a third.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, by the way.
Worked out well for you guys. Whatever.
Thank y'all, by the way.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
But
look, he might not even be there next year.
I hope he ain't.
All right. CMB Studio. Sorry, Raiders. We're talking real playoff teams right now.
That's my boy Chris, my CMB Studios. Get out of here, there, Raiders. Talking
CMB in the building. What up?
Diggs is Pittsburgh washed.
Raiders bottom of the barrel.
They are. Hey, man, but you gotta love fans like that. Too many people are fair weather nowadays.
Hey, you gotta stick with it, man. Yeah,
it's the same man who had faith in Aiden O'Connell. I ain't trying to hear nothing he got to say.
Well, so where else, man? We off the Niners. What are y'all thoughts on what's going on, Kyrie? What you think about the Niners?
Well, you got a divisional round matchup in the playoffs. You know they can go one or two ways: be a great game or a blowout. Unfortunately, the Niners have the coach that can do this.
Unfortunately,
you got the coach that can get the dub. I think it'll be a close game.
It would. Yo, man, Chris, we appreciate you, man. You know, shout out to Chris Bray, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it, man. Hey, also enjoy Trauma. You know what I'm saying? Tuned in on Prime Video. Shout out, man, Chris Bray out there doing the thing with the directing, producing. Hey, look, man, we got one of the actors right here on the show, Keith. Hey.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
I will say this matchup, it gives me the vibes of your matchup against LA a few years ago in LA before we went to the Super Bowl. That was a really good game. That's kind of vibe I'm getting already.
I agree. That was a game when Jaqueski Tart
Mm-hmm.
dropped that pick that would have ended the game.
It would have ended the game right there. Yep.
That one hurt. It's been a lot of hurt the last. Did you see what I sent you, Bernie?
Which
about
one?
all those 49er teams that's been in NFC Championship and Super Bowl the last 20 years?
I don't know. I think I saw it. You got to remind me.
Jaqueski Tart one hurt, but the one that hurt the most was, I don't know if y'all remember Kyle Williams.
Yes.
Oh,
hit him in the leg.
Yeah.
He muffed a punt, then let the ball hit him in the leg. Never saw him again. But fun fact about him, you know who his dad was?
Who that?
Hold on. I gotta Google his name. Kyle Williams' dad was the GM for the Chicago White Sox. And I want to say he's a former player. Yeah, Kenny Williams. He was an outfielder in Major League Baseball and former executive vice president of the Chicago White Sox.
That's dope.
So I remember him talking about it, and I was like, I fucking hate the White Sox now.
I don't even think Chicago
he made you hate the White Sox.
I don't even think they like the White Sox in Chicago, to be honest.
That's a crazy reach.
Who, me?
Yeah, like
that team. You know how, like, you just know your team is going to the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Man, Pat Willis and them was beating the shit out of Eli Manning that day.
Patrick Willis, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Bowman, like they were. I respect Eli. I still don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but I respect him because I think some quarterbacks would have tapped out of that game.
Oh,
I really. They were punishing Alden Smith, Justin Smith. I mean, we had some dogs on that defense, and he just kept getting
crazy too.
Huh?
So Alden Smith was a crazy dude too. He can stay out of trouble for
Alden
nothing.
Smith was wild.
You know, but them 2 or 3 years when he was good, he was like all-time great.
Oh,
that dude was a dog. And so you just go through all those years where we really have had, I think I can legit say there's been 5 or 6 times where we had the best team in football. Definitely top 2 or 3 a lot. And to have not been able to close the deal as a 49er. If this team wins, it's going to be kind of crazy to me. Because this team got no business.
When you say if this team wins, what do you win? What exactly? What is the ceiling? What is the ceiling for this team right now?
Any of the 8 teams left can win. So Super Bowl should be every team's mindset that's left.
Yeah.
You really much got Josh Allen, that is an established elite level quarterback. Probably, Drake May is there or putting his name there. Everybody else is like, hey, why not? Now there's teams I would say we are if you had to ask me where I would rate us, we are the 7th or 8th best team left. I would put us because I don't think Chicago is that good either. I just don't. I mean, maybe
they just play big when it counts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, something about the fourth quarter. They're calling Caleb. They're already calling Caleb Williams cardiac Caleb.
So if you ask me, my perfect scenario to get to the Super Bowl, obviously we would have to knock Seattle off.
Mm-hmm.
But the Bears knocking off the Rams.
I think they can do it.
I do too. That's what I think. But
I think it'll be a shootout. They can do it.
They're better than the Panthers.
They are.
The Bears. Yeah.
They are. But it's all about matchups too. I just don't know. I mean, we beat the Rams too. And they beat us. They punished us really good, but we really didn't have anybody on our every single starter was out on defense. At least now we have some people back. I don't think they would score 40 on us. But I think the ceiling is us winning the Super Bowl. You said ceiling. You didn't ask me. Now on the
I'm going to
AFC,
tell you now, Sam Darnold's going to give you at least 2 interceptions this week.
I am fully confident that he's going to. It's going to be midnight. Pumpkin mode, and then it'll be permanent, and then I would call it permanent pumpkin mode.
I don't know, Keith. I think he might have shook it out. Pause.
Would you bet on it?
He might. He might. I think he might have got that out of his system when they played y'all last, man. I think Sam Darnold is starting to figure it out.
They scored 13 points. He didn't do anything.
I know, man, but he got the jitters out. He got all the stuff out, man. You know,
he handed the ball off. They ran for 180 yards.
Hey, man, look.
Their defense trapped.
Maybe that's all he need to do, Keith. Maybe all he need to do is hand the ball off, Keith. He don't need to do nothing.
That was the
get out of the way
win of any game I can remember recently. That was the least quarterback win. If Mac Jones was in Seattle, could he have won that game?
Yes. Mac Jones. But what? Man, Mac Jones, that guy, man. Y'all better put some respect on Mac Jones. Who?
Mac Jones beat Matt Stafford. Mac Jones did beat the Rams.
He did.
He did.
You know how I feel about Mac Jones, Keith.
Mac Jones has some big moments this year.
Yes.
Luckily, we have him under contract next year, so he can't leave.
I was about to ask that question, but you answered for me.
Yeah, I don't think he's highly desired. You know what I'm saying? I think probably the most desired backup quarterback right now is probably
sometimes that's what it takes though. Sitting behind
Malik Willis. You said it again?
Stay here, man. We love Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Who?
Yeah, I think Willis.
Shout out to my boy Zach. He's a Mac Jones fan. He's a Bama fan.
Oh, he's a Bama fan.
Oh, he's Bama. Oh, okay. Roll Tide. Man, y'all had quite a season, quite an ending.
Hey, Chris Bradman, a Bama fan too. He don't want to talk about that though.
Who did you say was the most desired backup?
Willis.
Malik Willis?
Malik Willis, yes. I think he'll have a starting job next season.
Matt LaFleur. It's crazy how you go to McVay. You go to Shanahan. Sam Darnold went to Shanahan, then he went to O'Connell. It's like those trees make these systems for quarterbacks very easy, which is why C.J. Stroud, what the hell are you doing? Then he talked crazy to fans, and I'm like, bro, you tried to give up the game.
He really did. But he'll learn. He'll learn.
San Fran going to the Super Bowl, but Pat who?
Patriots.
Oh, he's on the Patriots. I was like, wait a minute. Hey. I was like, man, what have you not been watching football this season? What are we talking about? Man.
This is the most wide open playoff bracket we've had in a long time, though.
Yeah, for sure. It's your steal a ring year. It's the Hakeem Olajuwon years, or when Jordan, like you got to get this one. You know what I mean?
Hey, who has the most pressure on them to win one this year?
Josh
Allen.
I agree, 100%. Yo, all the big heavy hitters are out of the playoffs, man. This is it.
Yes.
He got to at least make it to the Super Bowl.
No Lamar, no Burrow, no Patrick Mahomes stopping you this year.
He got to make it to the Super Bowl at least.
That being said, I still think New England and Houston are better than Buffalo.
I do too.
So I'm full of. It's still a team game, and it's like only him and James Cook that I even respect on that offense.
Yeah, they just had 2 guys tear their ACLs on offense too, so they really limited.
But we're talking X's and O's, but that's X's and O's. We're talking narrative. You know what I'm saying? What's the narrative gonna be? if he doesn't make it to the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're judged accordingly, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Who
I
has
mean,
more pressure, him or McDermott?
it's Josh Allen's legacy is on the line here, man. McDermott is, I mean, if you want to talk pressure in terms of keeping their job, I would say McDermott.
Josh Allen going to make $50 million a year, whether he wins.
I know a few Bills fans.
Go ahead.
I know a few Bills fans, and they won't McDermott out if he don't win this year.
I know some that wanted him out a couple of years ago.
I mean, because if Josh doesn't win this year, do you guys are just like, oh, he'll never win? I don't feel like that.
I don't think if he gets more weapons around him, I think he'll win at some point. But he has to deal with the narrative that comes with the fact that he didn't even make it to the Super Bowl, because it's always been like Mahomes is in his way, you know what I mean, or whatever. But Mahomes is not there. Lamar Jackson, who is kind of who doesn't have the playoff wins that he has, by the way. But I mean, those guys have been, kind of like obstacles for him, and they're not there. Those obstacles are not there. There's a bunch of young boys in there now. He's in there with C.J. Stroud, Bo Nix. You know what I'm saying? He's in there with Drake May. Like, you got to show up. You got to take advantage of that field. I mean, we know we're smart. We know football. We know that there are some elite defenses in there, that are factors. But he cannot escape the narrative of, quarterback play.
That being said, who would you pick to come out of the AFC?
Right now, from what I can see, I got to see how these top seeds do in the divisional round, man. To reference the CFP, you know what I mean? These bye weeks sometimes can hurt you,
So I don't think it's the same.
It's not, but because, I mean, they might be not playing for a while. But
yeah, I think sitting out a month like the football CFP,
that's just egregious.
It's just then if you play and then, because especially a young man in the early 20s, you don't need but so long to heal.
No.
Right.
So you're ready to play. A 1 week bye is like a reward for a grown ass man. You got 38-year-old Trent Williams. It's a little different. Everybody's so like when you get to the CFP, everybody's healthy, unless you had one of those, career end or whatever season ending joint. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's ready. I think playing a week earlier is an advantage.
It is.
That's why only one team won, Indiana.
Yeah,
they're the only team to win so far if they expanded format.
We can segue to that. We done Niners. Y'all got anything else?
We got enough. I don't have anything for the Niners, man. Yeah, I want to get that CFP in though.
Yeah, let's do that before we jump off.
Right.
I will say, as a coach, because I do coach football, I would never want a month off to play my next game.
Right.
That's insane. Okay. That's almost an off season.
Yeah, I would never
think about your off season is
a few. So then I want to go back to what you said earlier. Why would you say, even though with the team that we have the coach to do it? What makes you respect?
Oh, he's a genius. Think about it. He's a genius. The guy schemes stuff up on the fly on the field.
Right.
I can't hate on great coaching. I cannot like it, but I can't hate on your great coaching.
Right. And like for me as a fan, there has to be some kind of standard in that building to overcome all the end. I don't care what kind of schedule we play, you still play pros. And on the NFL level, any team can beat you. So for you, like, I ain't gonna lie, as a fan, when they brought that card out for Fred Warner, I said, we're cooked. That's it. Like, it's over. And then they went to Philly with their 6th and 7th linebacker. Got the job done.
Well, I'll say, Keith, you Kyle Shanahan has really lived up to your Coach of the Year claim that you put this claim out mid.
You know, early.
You put it on him mid-season. Yeah, he put it on him bye weekends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so yeah, he's definitely living up to
like nobody should be upset if he wins it. I
no,
it's just I look at the Patriots schedule. You talk about our schedule. It's not even. You know what I'm saying?
They lost us.
Huh?
I said New England lost us in week 3. It don't mean nothing now, but they still lost.
They lost to the Raiders.
Lost to the Steelers.
Shanahan is squeezing some water out of a rock. It really is.
Yeah, it's just like you like these first year coaches, or you like what guys have done who have turned franchises around. First year meaning like a Mike Vrabel, turning around meaning like D'Amico or McDonald. But you cannot ignore, the work, to this. I like that analogy, squeezing water out of rock. I mean, that's exactly what he's doing, man. He's got practice squad guys and guys he signed off the couch. I didn't even know Eric Kendricks was y'all's linebacker in there the other day.
He's when he broke up the pass.
Yeah, I'm like, where he come from? Edric Kendricks in the NFL this year? You know what I mean?
He wasn't in the NFL. They signed him around Thanksgiving.
Right. That's what I mean. He was looking for a home. I mean, I wish Dallas would have brought him back. I mean, he did good work for us. He would have been better than Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray might have been the worst linebacker in football. But yeah, y'all got these guys in here, man. Like I tell you the other day, Keith. I was like, man, y'all like that movie, The Replacements.
Look, hey,
I got
Kyrie,
Falco and the damn.
Kyrie, I'm a fan, so I be knowing players. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my son are Googling players during the game on Sunday. Who is that? Signal. I'm like, who is he? I don't know.
Me and my cousin do that. We text the whole Pittsburgh game. We'll text the whole game. Like, who is this guy? Who's this random guy's balling out right now?
Like, he texted me in the Indiana game. Who is DeMarcus Robinson?
Yeah, I did. I was like, when did he get on your team? I was like,
Got Shane Falco playing quarterback.
Now, I will say our offense was kind of back healthy. Obviously, then Kittle goes down. But I think we're equipped. If we get Pearsall, I'm going to give us a real chance. I don't think they'll hold us to 3 points like they did a couple weeks ago.
Hey, you always got a chance to run CMC in the backfield.
His route running, too, is
nasty.
He hasn't been coming out of the backfield very well this season, though. That's been to your point, Key. Like when y'all line him up in the slot and match him up with those linebackers, man, he's been cooking. Like
that's the thing.
Cooking. But the thing is, McDonald, I mean, they neutralized that. That was why they beat y'all, really. They found a way to neutralize Christian McCaffrey. Freaking Purdy was under duress the entire game.
It'll be better.
Like every time he dropped back, he had somebody in his lap.
I feel like that was one of the games where I feel like they sped him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he looked like because he likes to hold the ball and look for digs and deep passes down the field.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think Mac Jones would have been a better quarterback for that particular game.
Yeah.
Because he gets the ball out a lot quicker.
Yeah.
And I could tell Purdy, it was just like, I'm used to having 2.5, 3. I only got 1 second. I got to get the ball out. But I don't think he was always certain where he was going with it. They had a masterful game plan. I don't think they can do some of those same things, because I think our personnel is going to be different.
With Pearsall out there, that's going to make a huge difference. And with Trent Williams being able to protect that blind side.
For sure. And so if we play them like that with all those guys out, we got to have a chance to win this weekend. I'm a firm believer. And I now know about this particular 49er team. There is nothing that can be thrown at us to mentally break us. So
yeah. Nah, I think y'all in good shape. I mean, y'all started to figure it out a little bit at the end of the game. I think McCaffrey getting that interception where McCaffrey basically lost the ball into dude's hand. I think that really flipped the game. If that hadn't happened, man, I mean, I felt like y'all were about to close in and make it a game again.
I agree.
But it is what it is, man. But look, man, I got to talk about something, man, right quick. We got to get into we got to talk about the U. You know, first of all, you know what I mean? Hey, shout outs to the U for speaking of silence and doubters, you know what I mean? We talk about the 49ers, you know what I mean? Yo, I bought my Miami Hurricanes, who were, you know, not even supposed to be making the playoffs or whatever. Hey, y'all remember when those Notre Dame fans, you know what I'm saying, was all mad and butthurt, talking about, you know, we weren't supposed to be there. They were. We've been ranked above them all season, even though we beat them head to head. You know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about Notre Dame and their fans. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the U. You know, but I gotta confess, y'all. You know, I was feeling good at the Texas A&M game. You know, I was confident. I was one of the few people who had confidence in the Ohio State game. I didn't go into that game feeling like we were gonna lose that game. You know what I'm saying? I felt good about the Ole Miss game. I didn't go into that game thinking we were gonna lose that game. I knew it was gonna be a fight because I just saw Chambers going crazy the week before. But I gotta be honest with y'all, man. That damn Indiana squad that's serving up that served up 35 in the first half on Oregon. Woo!
Now you talk about well coached.
That's a well coached team.
That's a well coached team.
It's a well coached team.
Hey,
they own Alabama now, and I'm fine with that.
Alabama, man. Hey, what I always say, man, you get beat down, man. You get beat down, but don't get beat down with your legs up in the air. And that's what happened to Alabama. You never want that to happen. There's no coming back from it. Because, you know, you get beat up, you get beat down. You know, people will remember that. But they were like, hey, man, you got beat down, you bounce back, whatever. But if you get beat down with your legs in the air, nobody's ever going to forget that. It don't matter how many fights you get in after that. It don't matter how many people you beat up. They always going to remember that time. They always going to remember that time, man. And Alabama, hey, y'all might not be that no more.
It just means more in the SEC.
The SEC might be done for.
Booked.
Yo, I don't know, man.
They don't want to admit it though. They're never ready to admit the defeat yet.
Hey, you know,
I don't know if it's a wrap, but I would say the playing field is evened, just because the NIL thing. Like, you know, we talked about last week how Indiana played into that mix by being able to get Mark Cuban to jump on board.
Mm-hmm. That and the transfer portal.
Yeah, I mean that transfer portal and the NIL is really neutralizing like power conferences. I don't think this like Carrie and I were kind of talking about this, I think, offline a little bit, but it's like, you know, you talking about those you know, you had those power schools that, you know, they had the recruiter's advantage. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's not the case anymore, you know? And coaches aren't even going after, you remember the Indiana coach himself said, he's like, man, I'm not looking at these 18-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? When I got, you know, seasoned veterans in the transfer portal that can come, you know, solidify my team. So it's like it just shifts everything, man. And then, you know, I mean, not everybody want to be in the South. You know, most of these SEC schools are like, you know, in the South. Not everybody want to be down in the South, man. Shoot, you can fool around and see more of these basketball programs becoming football powerhouses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? Virginia Tech might even bounce back, Kyrie. I know you would love to see that.
Relax.
You know what's funny about
You got to bring to the conversation, man. Leave them out right now. Be good.
You know what's funny about the Virginia Tech situation?
What's that?
Did you see how long Penn State had to wait to hire a head coach?
Mhm.
Are y'all familiar with that whole situation?
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's crazy how an agent can run college football head coaching like that.
Oh yeah,
That's
we've
insane.
taken basically all their recruits at this point.
Oh, Virginia Tech did?
Yeah, Frank was flipping everybody.
Damn. Oh, well.
I love it. I'm here for it. We need good football back in Blacksburg, man. Into the Sandman ain't been hitting the same the last couple of years, dog.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta do something, man. I don't root against Virginia Tech, you know what I mean? It's kind of the home front. But yeah, I mean, I think there's hope. I think there's hope, man. But what do y'all think about that matchup though, man? I mean, I think Miami's defense, if healthy, because that's important. We did have some key injuries. I don't know if a couple of weeks is enough time to get some of those guys back. But what is y'all's outlook on the matchup? What do y'all think?
For me, I think it's going to come down to discipline. Even though Miami, I feel like it's just as talented, I don't know if they're as mature as Indiana. And they did a lot of self-inflicting things in that even in that win. They did things that were kind of undisciplined, getting flags. I mean, I didn't see Indiana do any of that to beat themselves. And so one thing I remember Saban said in the broadcast, if Miami could keep their heads cool or do whatever, then they would. I didn't know what he was talking about, but then when I watched the game, oh, that's the shit he's talking about. These dudes, some of these dudes hot heads or something, you know what I'm saying? And so
we'll look gangster, man, just a little bit. Look gangster.
Yeah, if they do that stuff against Indiana, they're gonna get their ass beat.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
I think the time what Keith said too, it's gonna come down to coach, honestly. You got two good coaches walking both sidelines. Indiana is a more disciplined team, but Miami got some dogs too. They ain't no slouch, and I hate to say that because I don't like Miami. I mean, Tony's a player. He is a player. I gotta give it to him. Your DN's nasty.
Speaking of 18-year-olds, that boy, he's the same age. He should be in high school right now. He came out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And he out
both
there,
teams are talented. Indiana has the bigger advantage of quarterback, in my opinion, because Carson Beck's he's not terrible like people think he is. He's a game manager. But Mendoza brings a little bit more to the table, in my opinion. Miami does have the energy and swag back. I give them that. I do like that. College football, when certain teams are good, college football is great. And Miami's one of those teams. It is what it is.
I would say this is a positive. Like, people try to shit on the NIL a lot. This is a good NIL. You would not have Indiana in some of these teams because for years you just had the same 10 teams, right? Alabama, LSU, US. I mean, whatever. This NIL has opened it up. To your point, Alabama was used to stacking five-star DBs, and you got to wait your term and all that. And now you don't have to do. So to your point, it's coming down to coaching because now we all have similar level of talent. So we'll see.
Don't forget, Signetti's got some of his former JMU players on this same roster that do play on this field, and he's got those boys balling out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of mid-majors, you know, what is that guy? Did you guys watch the Jacksonville game on Sunday?
Yeah.
The backup running back for Jacksonville, what's his name?
Rachel Tootin. Hey, look.
Former Aggie.
Former Aggie and Hokie.
Yep, both. Yep. Left A&T to get that money.
Yep.
And it worked out.
So, people don't like it. I love the NIL. As somebody who I think my son has potential to play college football. Yeah, man. Let's get paid.
I think it's a double-edged sword for sure. Mainly
okay, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
It's like, okay, I come here, I'm not playing, I'm just gonna leave.
But I feel like those kind of kids don't succeed anyway.
No, they don't. Most of them don't. Some of them do, but most of them don't.
But also, they could just be like, I got the money. I'm content. I don't care if I play. I don't know. I think each player, because I wouldn't tell my son you have to stay somewhere. I would ask him, why do you want to leave? And okay, this is a better situation, or I wish I'd have chose this other school that might be more invested in me. Because one thing that I tell kids, or like, I coached, and some of the kids I coached are getting up in high school, getting recruited. Like my son asked me, this kid went to Stetson, but he had offers to like Mississippi State, some SEC schools for basketball, right? I said, well, he probably went somewhere he can play right away. And I was like, all you got to do is put good tape out, basketball, football, whatever, and then now you can say, hey, I averaged 15 points as a freshman at Stetson mid-major. They would rather take a freshman from Stetson than a high school senior, unless that high school senior is just that
like
yeah.
Four-star.
You're Jeremiah Smith, or whatever. They're gonna take the freshman. If you're Jeremiah Smith, the Ohio State wideout, that's his name, Jeremiah Smith, right?
Yeah.
And so,
or Malachi Tony,
yeah, you're gonna take those guys, but those guys are exceptional guys. Like that's different.
I will say, as far as these like 5-star, any rankings, I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't produce, it don't matter.
It doesn't.
There are a lot of kids that got 5-star rankings that don't matter. And that's what I tell the guys that I coach. Some of these rankings really don't matter. They just go to a lot of camps. They go to a big school, they get exposed.
Right.
If you go in there and do the work, you will be found. You can transfer back up, I promise you.
Yeah, I think it's definitely got a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I think it creates parity. I like the parity that it's created in college sports. You know what I mean? Look, I don't want Indiana to win. Of course, I'm a Miami fan, but we haven't had a first-time champion in 30 years. A first-time a school to win a national championship for the first time hasn't happened in 30 years. It was the 1996 Florida Gators.
Wow.
That was the last time there was a first-time national champion.
That's crazy.
So that goes to show how the things have been going with the recruiting and these quote-unquote Power 5 conferences or the SEC, whatever the case. You get more parity with the NIL and the transfer portal in play. And I love the opportunities that it provides for kids like a Dante Moore, who today decided that he wasn't going to enter the NFL draft. You know what I'm saying?
I think you have freedom to do that now because of the NIL.
Exactly. Yep. And that's the point I'm making. It's like, before you're chomping at the bit trying to find, a way into that draft. You want to be impressive. You're transferring. If you do transfer, you're transferring to be seen so you can be drafted as a high pick. But now it's like, we was talking about this earlier, Kyrie. It's like, man, Dr. Moore was looking like,
going to the Jets.
Play for the New York Jets or stay at Oregon, make millions playing for Nike headquarters.
And people love me.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you're not gonna play for the Jets. I'm gonna make millions playing for Oregon.
Exactly.
Why would I want to get drafted by the Jets? You know what I'm saying?
A smart move for him to stay another year. He had gives him because clearly in that Indiana game looked like he needed another year.
Yeah. He did, Indiana made him.
He could probably end up playing for like the Cardinals or the Red.
Next year?
Yeah.
Is it the Cardinals or the Ravens? Or the Raiders?
Cardinals or the Raiders. Yeah.
Oh, the Cardinals or the Raiders. I mean, that's
because I don't see the Cardinals taking on the Kyler Murray too long.
Well, the Raiders are gonna
get rid of Kyler Murray. Some that's obviously NFC West thing, but they kind of just sent Kyler home.
Yeah.
There's word that he's healthy enough to play, and they're like, nah, we good.
He was healthy like in week 13, week 12, week 13, man. They just didn't. They preferred Jacoby Brissett. They felt like Jacoby Brissett was a better quarterback than he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna move on. He'll get an opportunity somewhere else, man. I can't unsee the fact. I forgot who said it. Somebody said that when he scrambles, man, he looks like a toddler running away.
He does.
Somebody said he looks like that. What is that animal that runs on water?
The Jesus lizard?
Yes.
Oh, he got like these short legs that just move really fast. I don't know. He just looks like, it reminds me of my little son, man, just running around the house. But no, I mean, he would. Dante Moore would be. I don't think the Raiders will be. That position is going to be available. I think you're going to have. What's his name from Indiana is probably going to go to the Raiders first overall this year. Yep. What we looking at, man? What we got? Why are you pulling up Jesus lizards, Keith? Hey, DJ Spoon, he said your son and Kyler Murray are probably the same size. It might be.
Might be.
My son's a big Kyler
Murray, man.
You said you like Kyler Murray?
I like Kyler Murray.
You like him enough for him? You like him enough for him to be Pittsburgh quarterback next year?
How much you paying? I ain't about to pay you be hurt.
That's
Russell
true.
Wilson 2.0.
Yeah, I ain't about to pay you be hurt, man.
That's true.
Y'all gonna have another Russell Wilson season.
I ain't time for that either.
Hey, y'all need to be terrible for a couple of years. That's why y'all can't get That's why y'all can't get a quarterback.
That's why
you're not wrong. I wouldn't say a couple of years. I mean, I know it's once in a lifetime thing, but the last time we had a losing record, we went 6-10, and we got Big Ben out of it. That was just 1 year down, one down.
The last time, so I don't know this year. We missed the playoffs last year, but the last time we missed the playoffs, we got Nick Bosa. So it's worth it to suck sometimes, like to get a top 5 pick. Because I'm a firm believer that after like pick 10, like those are the blue chip guys are gone. And then the second round and third round is mostly comparable.
Depends on the draft class. We got some stat draft classes.
That's true. That's true. Like this quarterback draft class of Mayo, Luke May, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, and Caleb Williams could be crazy in a few years.
Yeah. It's the draft. I mean, most of the time it's hit or miss. It's luck,
right?
Honestly. It's because I mean, think about it. Lamar Jackson was picked 32nd overall. This man, Mr. Bishop, got picked 2nd overall in front of everybody else.
Well, I think it's luck when it comes to quarterback. I do think there's a science and stuff to a lot of other positions where you shouldn't be looking like how people look drafting a quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They traded up to get Mitchell Trubisky.
They traded up one pick to get a bum.
They gave up a lot to get that one pick.
I think they traded with us.
Yeah, they traded. They gave away some assets to get the trade up to get.
I think they thought you wanted them.
Because what we did is we told them that we didn't tell them that we weren't going to pick them, which I don't think they were ever going to.
Yeah, that's what it
was. But
they could have stayed right where they were. Yeah, they could have stayed right where they were.
Man, that man was picked over Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson. Whatever.
Massage Parlor Watson. You know that's how we missed out on Matt Stafford.
Really?
Yeah. We were trying to get Deshaun Watson. Because remember, he made that stink, and the massage stuff didn't come out till he said he wanted to be traded from Houston.
That's very true, which is coincidental.
And so while that was going on, and I can't be mad at the time, Deshaun Watson a lot younger, and he was balling.
He was good.
Yeah. And so through that we missed, and also the sequence of even what we found out that the Rams offered the Lions, we would have matched or done better because we had more picks. Because you think at the time, this was the F them picks Rams. We had more draft capital to offer. But they never came to. So, but the GM that got hired in Detroit was from LA.
Yeah.
So it was more like an inside job type of situation. But Kyle, like in McVay were on a podcast a few years back, Kyle was saying how pissed he was because he would have went after. Obviously, you know the coaches hold Stafford in a very high esteem. And I would have liked to see Stafford on the 49ers.
I wouldn't.
Because people are like, Kyle doesn't need that type of quarterback. I'm like, yo, he tried. He just failed with Trey Lance. You didn't trade 3 number 1 picks because he wants a 7th round pick.
I don't like seeing the man in LA.
That's true. But I'm saying, could you imagine Kyle? Because his dad won 3 Super Bowls, 1 as a coordinator and 2 as a head coach, right? Guess who the quarterbacks were?
Mm-hmm.
Steve Young, John Elway.
John Elway.
So you don't think Kyle wants that kind of – if Kyle ever gets that kind of quarterback, you're going to see some
I'm calling this an accusation, what I'm about to do.
You going to call what?
Accusations. I'm getting them out of there. I get tired of that.
Get them out of there.
Get out.
Almost like when Andy Reid finally got to Pat Mahomes, right?
Yep.
So, like, if you get Kyle, like, I was hoping maybe gets hurt again. I'm going to tell you who I'm watching out for as a 49er fan, then we can get off for the night. Your man in Cincinnati, I think, is going to want out at some point.
He does want out. Cincinnati's a dumpster.
So,
he don't seem like he want to play no more.
I want based on my fantasy numbers, he wanted to play.
No, I mean, I'm talking about what he's been saying. He's been saying stuff like, "Man, I ain't really having fun for real."
When you get hurt a lot, you kind of stop having fun. Honestly.
Yeah, he's talking like Andrew Luck.
That is my dream pairing. I would love to pair Kyle with Joe Burrow.
Hey man, shout out to Andrew Luck. That man went through it in his couple of years in Indy.
He did.
He did. I don't blame him for leaving, to be honest.
He's tired of that shit.
But Kyle, you can put Kyle with any of these top 10 quarterbacks, top 15 quarterbacks, and he gonna make them elite. Like I said, I always felt like Brock Purdy, if he would have been drafted by anybody else, or you know what I mean, aside from maybe a Sean McVay or something, I don't think he would be what he is right now. I mean, he's a direct extension of Kyle Shanahan. He's like his avatar. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kyle Shanahan plugged his mind into an athletic quarterback,
right?
You know what I mean? Probably who didn't have the same skill set he would have had that he has now that he's been working with. But I mean, there are several quarterbacks. I think Kyle Shanahan would turn into Super Bowl champs.
If I were the Raiders, I would offer the number 1 pick for Burrow.
That ain't bad. Get him out the north, please. Take him.
Yeah, here's the problem. What quarterback in this draft class is better than Burrow or good enough to even be in that conversation?
You never know. I mean, you don't know because Juwan Jennings was rated higher than Joe Burrow.
Exactly.
Out of high school. But we're talking about college. This is a weak quarterback draft class.
It is.
I mean, if Joe Burrow would have left after his sophomore year, you'd have thought he was weak too. He just happened to play that last year. Right.
I mean, if we're talking next year and the Raiders had the number 1 pick and that pick could potentially be a well-developed Arch Manning, then, it would be a different conversation. But
I'm glad you said well-developed because I don't believe in Arch Manning right now.
Not right now. No.
I actually like how he played towards the tail end of the season.
Yeah, he got better. You can see his potential.
And so I do think he needs this other year. I mean, the Mannings have a plan. All of them stayed 3 or 4 years anyway. Mm-hmm. And Arch wasn't as talented as Peyton or Eli, in my opinion.
Yeah, get Burrow out of Cincinnati. I'll take that all day. Get him out. Lamar, you want to leave? Leave, my brother.
Leave, my brother.
Hey, I mean, you talking about Lamar, man. I mean, to be fair, people talk about how what's his name? Harbaugh's record was better without Lamar than it was with him.
It was.
At least, especially in the playoff.
Everything needs context, all right?
Yes.
John Harbaugh ass was finna get fired messing with Joe Flacco. And Lamar saved his job.
He did.
He did.
He would have been long. I agree. He'd have been going well before now.
Flacco had that one generational playoff run, and that was it.
It was man, that was a defensive run, man. That was
that's why people are saying, "Oh, Shanahan don't have a Super Bowl." I think he's better. I was like, okay, Nick Foles is better than Dan Marino. Okay, like, no, people win, and you have 1 year. Football is it ain't like basketball where the best team wins every year because you got to play 7 games and win 4. Football, all you got to do is get lucky 1 game and you can win. Like Nick Foles had no beat Tom Brady. Like, come on, what are you talking about? Now, if you say somebody accomplished more than Kyle, I'll give you that. But I don't know if there's a coach I would take Kyle over Kyle right now.
Current.
If Kyle wants to coach in the black and yellow, I'll take that. So
you said as long as he what?
If he wants to come coach in the black and yellow, you know he tired of being on the West Coast, man. Come on, Kyle. We'll take
you. Would take it. Then you would be a Kyle fan.
Yeah, I'd be a Kyle fan. Come on, put the black and yellow on Kyle.
He's got a Rooney type of contract with the 49ers, apparently.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Have you heard that, Kyrie? There's rumblings among 49ers insiders that inside the building, like Jed York and everybody pretty much says Kyle has a lifetime contract.
I can see it. The owners and the GM believe in him. I can see it. I mean, why not?
That's something else Ryan Clark said. Did you see that?
What? About what?
He said that he thinks Kyle Shanahan should have a lifetime contract with what he did this year.
Oh, he should. Yeah. Definitely.
I mean,
like I'm convinced. I don't see how he doesn't win Coach of the Year. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all. I mean, y'all won a playoff game. Y'all beat, the defending champion. Y'all been, defying all the odds all season. I mean, I get my man made the analogy earlier, man. Y'all squeeze water out of a rock. That's what Kyle Shanahan did, man. Get that man his just due. Has he ever won that award before? Yeah, give it to him, man. He can't be a runner-up. Can't be a runner-up all his life.
When we went from sucking to like his second or third year, we went to the Super Bowl. I thought the number 1 seed. I thought he should have won it in 2019. If you go by the young coach that turned into
all right, man. Hey, man, I'm sorry, Keith. Hey, man, we're so immature.
Y'all cutting up.
We're so immature. Sorry, man.
But
finish your point, man. You were saying
something. I thought Kyle should have won it in 2019 after getting there in 2017 and turning it around. And by his third year, he's the number 1 seed. So he didn't win it that narrative, because usually that's the narrative, right? Young coach who turns around. And so he never won it then. And so, whatever. If he don't win it, he's my coach of the year, though. Been my coach of the year most of the year. But thanks for coming on tonight, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man. Hey, is that YB? Is it Ali?
It is YB. Ali in the house.
Boy. Hey, man. Look, man. I gotta put some guns in there for my man Ali. Hey, man. Welcome to the mob. Hey, man, like and subscribe to the channel and tell all 1.8 million of your followers to tap in with us too. Good grief. Hey, what Buzzy talking? Hey, 250 years, USA means Patriots win everything. Coach, MVP, Super Bowl. I dislike the past.
I hope not.
It's coming back. That's coming from a Ravens fan right there.
I hope not.
Hey, man, y'all two went back and forth in the comments one day. You remember that?
Yeah, we did. I mean, it's good friends, man. We don't like each other. It is what it is. I respect it.
I love it, though, man. We all family in here, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mob bosses, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm having fun, man, but it's getting late.
Man, say it is.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, Kyrie.
Hey,
I
man.
appreciate you having me on, man. I enjoyed it.
No doubt, man. Hey, you're a mob boss. You always welcome your contributor now, man. So, hey, Kyrie will be popping up on us every now and again. He got his own thing he working on. Hopefully we can collab.
Pub your stuff, Kyrie.
I ain't really got anything worked out yet, but working on my own little podcast. Hope we linked up with you guys in the future. You know what I'm saying? I got a few names out there. I'm trying to work on a few more brands.
You sound like
I'll let y'all know in the future.
You sound like Eddie Murphy on Life, man. It's Ray's Boom Boom Room. We ain't got it all set up yet, man. We just
yes.
It started
like you said earlier. I'm also part of CNB Studios. I'm also part of CNB Studios. If you ain't seen our feature from Trauma on Prime Video, check it out. Man. We working on some things.
Shameless plug. Nah, for real. Go check out Trauma, man. My man getting his acting on.
That's dope. I'm gonna check it out for sure.
For sure, man. Prime Video. But hey, man,
yes,
look, Kyrie, you gonna catch up with us again. We'll have you back. Absolutely, man. We're gonna help, and we definitely will help support and build your channel up, man, and collaborate. We hope we do some things, do some fun things. But definitely, it's always dope to have the mob here, man. Hold up, I gotta put something up for the mob, Keith. Can I put something up for the mob right quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Put something in the air. Woo! So we always take the mob locked in with us. Hey, you are all unbeaten, man. We love and respect all of you, and we appreciate your support. Hey, man, keep locking in. Catch us right here. Catch us right here on Wednesdays. Turn your notifications on, too, because we might pop up on you on another day. You never know, man. You might switch it up. You never know. Until next time, we out.